What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my shameless self-promotion of my cube. Here you'll find it on CubeTutor.com. It's going to be under Elite Mortal 03. It's the same name as my YouTube handle. It's a 450 card cube. Lots of good stuff in it. If you like Cube, if you've watched a lot of Milo and Quad 9 stuff, their Cube is obviously, you can see I'm subscribed to them both, but a lot of activity on Milo's Cube. I've never promoted my cube, so I don't really have a whole lot of activity, but I'm hoping to maybe increase that and just get some more of, I guess, stats involved as far as top picks and stuff. Like, a lot of this is my top picks. So anyways, go to CubeTutor.com. You can draft it without even creating an account, but if you want to build the deck, you're going to have to make an account. It's free, real easy to do. You would just go to like all cubes, and then you would go to like filter here, and then go by user, and like you could type in Elite Mortal 03, and boom, there I am, and then filter it out, and here's my 450 card cube. That's how you do it, and you can see everything that I've done. So I'm just going to do a quick little draft of Cube. Cube is, for those that don't know, it's just a very powerful format. Most of the time it consists of some of the best cards ever. Like, you can have Power 9 cubes, but other people like to build their cubes differently, like Pauper, or just an all-common card cube. Some people try to build an all-mythic cube. It's whatever you want to do, and it's what you make the most out of it. So, starting off, pick one. Pack one, pick one. I'm just going to go with the Elvish Mystic, and we're going to look to maybe make some kind of neat green ramp deck. I don't know if it's going to be anything busted or not, but so here we got a Marsh Flats. Fetch lands are pretty good. Sundering Titan. I'm probably going to take Sundering Titan here. If we're going the ramp strategy, I'm definitely going to want fatties. It is colorless, so if we get Channel, which is in the cube, this could also work out pretty well. So we'll go with Sundering Titan. Glenalandra Archmage, probably the best card in this pack here. And I do actually really like the green-blue kind of tempo-based decks. You can get like Deranged Hermit with Opposition, lots of other good stuff. So I am going to take Glenalandra here. Here we have a Tropical Island, which is fantastic, because I think that's the route I'm going to go. I don't see any other green or blue cards. Progenitus, I'll keep in mind. I might be able to get like Natural Order and kind of cheat Progenitus into play, but we're going to go with Trop Island. This pick here, I do like the fetch land a lot, but again, I'm just going to keep going with the Mana Dorks, so Fyndhorn Elves works nicely there. Troll Ascetic's good if you got some swords, because he's got Hexproof. You can regenerate him. He is just annoying. But I guess my picks are probably going to be either Secure Tribelder, maybe Primal Command, probably just Tribelder. It works well if I do get Natural Order. It can get me any basic land that I need. Ancient Tomb is very strong. Inferno Titan's very strong, but I like the Tribelder here. With this pack, Brainstorm, very, very strong in Legacy, not so much in Cube. If you get a couple shuffle effects, fetch lands, just different shuffle effects, even Secure Tribelder, it works much better. Nev's Disc, Simic Sky Swallower, he's a pretty good finisher, but not super great or combo-y. I guess we could just take the Sky Swallower. Yeah, we'll go with Sky Swallower, that's fine. Ooh, Ancestral Vision. Maloku's a very good kind of finisher as well, but since we got a Sundering Titan and a Swallower, if you just open this in your starting 7, it's so busted. I don't think we're going more of the instant sorcery route with Delver, so this is just going to be a Garruk Relentless pick right there. Tanglewire could maybe see using Tanglewire if I'm getting a lot of creatures on board. Could kind of shut down more of the slower combo-y decks. Don't really think I'm running any other colors because I'm pretty solidified right now. There's nothing here that I like to splash, really, so we'll just take Tangle Wire. Wall of Omen's very strong. Maybe we could have gone into like a black splash. Maelstrom Pulse is very good. But I think we'll just keep going with the green route. We'll take the Yavimaya Elder. Really no reason for red, I don't think. You could use it for like a fetch land, like a red-white fetch land. It would get green, but I'm going to take Progenitus on the upside that I do get Natural Order. Enclave Cryptologist, Primal Command, and an All Is Dust. Alright, moving into pack number 2, and boy, do we have some nice cards in this pack. Ooh, boy. Alright, so Garruk Wildspeaker is probably my favorite green planeswalker in the cube. Obviously, we have the Relentless, and then there's the Primal Hunter. Mystic Snake is fantastic, but that will probably wheel just because we've solidified ourselves in these colors. Probably nobody else. Vendilion Click is, you know, obviously a very, very powerful blue creature, which I would like to really have. But I'm kind of thinking Upheaval with this one. Just because we've got a lot of small mana ramp guys. If we can get some artifact mana, we can really take advantage of an early cast Upheaval and, you know, and then be able to just take a huge board presence with floating mana. So Terrastodon's another card I would love to get back, but I'm going to go with the Upheaval here. This is another really nice pack. Kiora is much better than I initially thought. I like Kiora quite a bit. Thragtusk is good. Green Sun Zenith is good. We're not really a Talrand deck. I like Wall of Blossoms, especially if we do get the Natural Order. It's another one of those small green 1-drop or a 2-drop, but it's can be sacrificed to that Natural Order. Impulse, very strong also, but I'm going to take Kiora here. Okay, so this is a very tough pick for my deck. We just got done talking about getting that good like mana, artifact mana, but Phyrexian Metamorph, super, super strong card, and Tamiyo is a very good planeswalker. At least in my opinion, I really like her. I like her. But I think Eternal Witness ends up being probably the card that we would really like to have. It just is very, very strong. Ideally, I would like to get some counter magic soon, and this is definitely a good way to protect your late game after you've established your early game. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Ewit here. Ooh, balance. And opposition, like we just talked about. That is fantastic. Wow, this cube is going, I guess, kind of perfectly for me. Hopefully we can get the Wall of Blossoms, Wall of Roots to wheel, because those go really good with opposition. I cannot pass that card up. So good. So here we have a couple options. Frost Titan is kind of a finisher, if that's what we need. I don't know. You know, a Sundering Titan and a Simic Sky Swallower, good finishers. Upheaval essentially finishes, and opposition essentially finishes. I do like Trigon Predator quite a bit. It's got a nice effect, destroying an artifact or enchantment, and it's a creature with evasion. Wickerbow Elder, strong, but I don't like it as much as the Trigon Predator. But Trigon might wheel. Do we just take Frost Titan? Frost Titan is very strong, and if you can ramp into Frost Titan by casting him on turn 4 or even turn 5, very strong. I think I'm just gonna take Frost Titan, hope Trigon wheels, or I'll be satisfied with a Wickerbow or City of Brass. Ooh, Tradewind Rider. That's another strong card when you pair it with green. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control and return target permanent to its owner's hand. Anything else that I would consider in this? No, not really. Okay, so Bribery, very strong. I do like Bribery quite a bit, but I feel like we need actual counter magic. Now, Miscalculation is good. It's easier on the mana because it's 1 blue, 1 colorless, but I like Counterspell better, and I'm going to take it here. I like Knight of the Reliquary, but no reason to play it. We're not splashing black. Wolfear Silverheart's powerful, but I'm going with the Mana Fixer. Ooh, like I said, Mystic Snake Wield. So we're going to take that. It's another counter spell. It's get it with different, creature tutor effects, to get in your hand. And once you've got it on board, it's good with opposition, so we're going to take it. And here is Green Sun's Zenith, which is probably what we're going to want. We're ramping up. It's going to be able to get whatever we need, and I am happy with the Green Sun Zenith. Gifts, not really doing anything kooky with gifts. Gifts on burial rites, those kind of things. That's always fun. Seagate Oracle. See, I like Days, but I don't know if Days is that strong. And I kind of like Seagate Oracle just because we've got the opposition. We're going to want some early creatures. This guy is also kind of replacing itself with, another card. Yeah, we're going to take the Oracle here. Alright, Wall of Roots did wheel. So we will take that. Be super happy with that. Not really concerned with Mishra's Factory. I'm just going to take Wrath of God and hate that, because that really screws up my deck. We'll hate on the Pillage, and we'll take Shelldock Isle. Probably not play it. Okay, so this pack has no green. Well, except for Lotleth Troll Hybrid. Batterskull, very good. We got an Ulamog, also very good. I don't know if that's what we're ramping into, though. At 11 mana, we've got a lot of other, nice things to be doing. I mean, if we had Channel, then maybe, yeah, I would consider taking that. But in this case, Factor Fiction, we need some card draw. Factor Fiction's going to really help us out quite a bit. This pack here, there's a Breeding Pool, good fixing. Now we do have a Trop Island and a Hinterland Harbor already. Not really looking to splash any other colors, so I don't think Mana Confluence is as good. But the card I'm going to go with, Pact of Negation. Because once we hit one of our fatties or our win cons, we're going to really value that highly. Having that kind of a free counter spell, just to make sure that we win the game. This pack here, I think it's pretty obvious choice, Mole Drifter. It's a creature for our opposition. It's card advantage. Taking it. Ooh, man, there. Oh, boy. So we got some choices with this. Right off the bat is Natural Order. So we've got Elvish Mystic, Findhorn Elves, Secure Tribe Elder. I guess you could consider the Yavimaya Elder, the Wall of Roots, the Eternal Witness, and I guess maybe Mystic Snake, but not so much. Really 5, maybe 6 green creatures that we can Natural Order off and get our Progenitus. And is that it? That's probably it. Well, the Simic Skyswallower, that's a good target too. I'm fine with that. Again, Spellskite is another consideration. Very cheap, very good. Clogs up the early game and goes very nicely with Opposition, Tradewind Rider. Protects from your other creatures. And Mana Leak. Even Condescend. So hopefully one of those 3 cards wheel. I'm going to have fun and take Natural Order. And I think it's... Oh, man. This is another pretty nice pick here. So there's a Mana Vault, which is good. Winter Orb is strong in this deck because we've got creatures that produce mana. Memory Lapse is strong as well. Skull Clamp, very strong artifact. But I think since we just took the Natural Order, and we've got Progenitus, and we've got a lot of stuff to be able to ramp into, I think hitting our one mana dorks is strong. Oh my gosh, this draft is just amazing. So we got Mana Fixing. We have a strong 3-drop creature, very good. This is an amazing kind of tempo card. Put 2 target lands on top of their owner's library. Really sets your opponent back. And us being able to cast it on turn 4 pretty easily is very strong. And then there's a Sylvan Library. I'm not really considering Gilded Drake at all right now. It's going to be, I think, to me, come down to the Sylvan Library, maybe the Plow Under. Because I don't know, Plow Under is just one of my favorite card. I think Sylvan Library is just the right card to go with, though. It's going to really help round out our deck. Blue fetch land here. There's nothing else. we're not a reanimator deck, so blue fetch gets our Trop Island. Happy with that. Rude Awakening is kind of like a finisher. Here we're just going to take Sower of Temptation. Pretty self-explanatory. Creature goes with everything else that this deck is doing. I think with this pick here, we're not really interested in any of this stuff. We'll just take Karakas if we need to, you know, try to stop our opponent from doing stuff with their legendary permanents. This pick sucks. There's nothing here. What do we not want to play against? Probably Damnation or Day of Judgment. You know, the board wipes. Probably just hate on the Damnation at this point. Bunch of red dorky stuff. We'll get rid of Brimstone Volley. Condescend came back. I am fine with that. I wish the others did, but you can't win them all. We'll take Force Spike. Sure. Alright, so here's our blue-green deck. It's going to be pretty awesome. So our 3 1-drops for green, and definitely the Ancestral. Take the Tribelder, Counterspell, Wall of Roots, Sylvan Library, Eternal Witness, Seagate Oracle, and probably the Yavimaya Elder. Glenalandra Archmage, Kiora, Opposition. I think we'll go with the Trade Winds, the Mystic Snake, Factor Fiction, Natural Order, Sower of Temptation, Pact of Negation, Muldrifter. I don't know if Upheaval actually makes this. We didn't really get any artifact mana. I mean, yeah, we can recast. We can float a bunch of green and recast all our little guys. With the Natural Order, I'm going to go with the Simic Sky Swallower and Progenitus. We have the Frost Titan, Green Sun Zenith, Condescend. Well, I don't know. Maybe are we doing too much with that? Trying to go off with Natural Order, trying to do things with Opposition. What would you guys do in this situation? Force Spike is obviously good. I don't think that's the card we want, though. Primal Command. Just go with Green Sun Zenith. And also considering playing, typically you want to play 17 lands, but I'm thinking about maybe 16 is okay. We've got, you know, a lot of 1-drop accelerators, a 2 and a 3-drop that kind of fixes. Maybe Yavimaya Elder is not exactly what we want. Condescend and Green Sun Zenith. I don't know if we need the Frost Titan, because we've got the Sky Swallower and the Progenitus to Natural Order. It's going to be really bad if this is like, you know, one of our draws or in our opening hand, but that's kind of the risk you take. But having two targets for Natural Order is what makes it worth it. If there was just one target, I wouldn't take the Natural Order, or I wouldn't play it. So we're at 23 cards. If we add one more, what's Green Sun Zenith really going to do for us? I mean, not really a lot. I don't feel like it does a whole lot. So I don't think Green Sun Zenith makes the cut. I do like Condescend here. Another, you know, counter spell. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I mean, not really gonna play any of these colorless spells. I don't really need the Primal Command, and I don't need Green Sun Zenith just because it's not gonna do a whole lot for me. I don't have a lot of good ETB green creatures. Frost Titan's strong, but I don't need any more finishers, I feel like. I've got 2 big fatty creatures, and then essentially two other ways between Tradewind Rider and Opposition, locking down their board, and then, you know, ticking in with some flyers or whatever. I feel like that's pretty good. 24 cards. So we'll go with the Trop Island, Hinterland Harbor, Flooded Strand. That's going to be 27, so 13 more, and that's an even mixture. That is going to get us blue if we already have Trop Island. So we already have 3 blue sources, and we definitely want to be more heavy green, because green's what we want to do in the early turn. Sorry that this video is kind of going on long. It's kind of the nature of the beast when doing drafts, and I do like to kind of talk. Hopefully this is has been entertaining enough for you guys. I think in this instance we run 7-6, 7-4-6 islands, 7, 8, 9, 9 green sources and 9 blue sources. Or should we go 10? Yeah, let's go 8-6. I think, or 8-5. 8-5. So 5, 6, 7, and that's 8 blue sources. 8, 9, 10. 10 green sources. Well, 8, 9, 10. 11 if we can get the Trop Island with it. So technically it's like 11. But we definitely want to be playing like our 1-drop green guys. So we'll set the land there. And boom, there you have it. This is it's going to be a fun... I like to go up here and change the title. Just so I know like kind of what the... when I go back through, I know what I drafted. So this is going to be a green-blue opposition... yeah, whatever. We'll just say it's an opposition deck with a nice little combo effect of a natural order. And so we'll save that there. And that is it. That's my deck. That looks like a lot of fun to play. I wish this was online. And I'll probably try to maybe do some online play. I don't know if the cube is actually still going on. But anyways, guys, here is your other options up here. You can see the decks. Had one random guy draft 2 decks, but everything else has pretty much been me drafting decks, doing a lot of stuff. You can see I've done another blue-green opposition, sneak, show, and reanimate, blue-red control, white-red token, blink, burn, black-white tokens, mono-red, green-white aggro. So there's a lot of good stuff, fun stuff to build around. Here's my list. You can go through, you can check it out for yourself, see what cards you like, what cards maybe you don't like. And that's 58 across the board, and then 102 for the multicolored stuff. And then as far as edit list, I don't think you guys would be able to see this, but I've kept track of everything that I have as far as foils. So for those of you that have been watching my Pimpage Pickups videos, you can obviously see here I've got quite a bunch of the foils already in paper form. Hopefully I can do I'll do like a cube tech one day here. But I only need about maybe 80 more cards. You can see here under analysis, under pimp charts, not pimped is 112. But there's like close to 30 cards or so, 35 maybe, cards that there's no foil version of, like your Tropical Island, all the revised dual lands, and various other cards that there's no foil of. So it's really closer to 80 cards that's not pimped, and 338 currently that are foiled. So anyways, guys, come check out my Cube Tutor. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little insight into at least my thought process in a blue-green cube draft with my 450 card cube. Again, CubeTutor.com. Check out my cube, Elite Mortal 03. I appreciate any feedback, and you guys having fun or have fun drafting my cube. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all later.